Hello. I don't know if I can invite. You know, that's just getting really annoying that I can't invite anybody. Like, really annoying. I don't like it. My lipstick was coming off and I started rubbing it, and it's like getting to where I can't stand it. I like want to rub it all off. You just get a make off. I'm sure I have a makeup wipe in here. I can wipe it off. Let me see. It's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy. All right, I'm not going to wait too long. Y'all can watch it on the replay. I wanted to show you the pop-up pack. If you have not purchased it, you can see what it looks like. And then also going to share with you a little bit of wisdom tonight and give you a little bit of gin wisdom. Okay? So I'll just say it's not my wisdom. I actually saw a Ray Higdon video and loved it and want to share about it. Okay, so the pop-up pack, if you were thinking about purchasing it, I got my box. I'm going to show you what comes in it. Do us a little unboxing. Woo! I love these little cards they put in here, don't you? Meet me under the mistletoe. And I actually saved these to use for packaging. I'm dropping it everywhere, so let me move it out of the way. I actually have like a box that I keep all of it in. So just if you don't already do that, you should totally do that. So you can use it for packaging or making little bags or any of that, like if you're doing any stocking stuffers. So it came here. I'm opening this up. Here's the box, and it has all of these lash sticks. So it has enough lash sticks for all of the lashes. Okay, so there's those. And then it has all the lashes. So there are 7 lashes in here, 1 of each, or should be 1 of each. So I've got Mina and Rosie and Bella and Gigi and Erica and Priya and Miss. So I've got all 7. So I'll show you. There's all 7. And then you also get all of the sticks. So that if you want to use this as your sample pack, now you have your sample pack. Such a pop-up pack. I cannot, like I said, for the life of me, be able to invite people, or I would, so that you would know that I'm live, because sometimes Facebook doesn't notify you, but unfortunately, I don't have that luxury, and unless somebody hops on and that I can see, because sometimes it doesn't tell me. I see somebody's on, but I don't see who it is. I can't invite you, which really is stupid. It's stupid, is what I think. So, okay, I'm not worried about it. You know, I was watching a video. It's from, he did it in November, and Ray Higdon, and it really just spoke to me. I rewatched it this morning, and I liked it so much that I went back and watched it again. And I was telling a couple of the girls on the team how much I really liked that video. And I think because it just hit home. You ever had like a video where it just, it hits the nail on the head? Well, it did for me. And it made me realize a lot of things that I do. And so I wanted to talk to you about that fear, and why you are not messaging people, why you're not prospecting, why you won't get out there and just do it, why you won't do it. I'd love to know what you think as you're watching this video on the replay. What do you think is holding you back? What do you think is keeping you from messaging someone and potentially prospecting them? I'm curious, because, let me see if I can get this to, no, it won't let me. No, still won't do it. Because reality is, the reason that you won't message someone, the reason that you're not going to reach out to someone, and what's actually holding you back is the fact that, like, you're telling yourself, you may be telling yourself something else. I can tell you exactly what's holding you back, and it's not what you think. Like, you may be telling yourself, oh, well, you know, I have this and that, and then I can't with this, and whatever. Whatever you're telling yourself, that's not true. The reality is, you don't want to look stupid. You don't want to look dumb. You don't want to look like an idiot. You are worried about what other people are going to think. You're worried about your self-image. I know for a fact that when I heard that, it stings a little. It stings a little. It's hard to swallow. Abigail, finally someone that the name pops up. I've had people hopping on and I can't see them coming. Would you please hit the invite or share button and invite people, because I can't get them to be invited. Thank you, love. Thank you. So what's actually holding you back is the fear of looking stupid. You don't want to look like an idiot. You don't want to look like dumb. You're worried about what people are going to think. And as I was saying, when I was hearing that, I was thinking, I don't know if that's so much the case. And the more I started listening, the more I started realizing maybe that is the case. Maybe it is that you just don't want to look stupid, because I don't know about you, but some of these messages, especially, I don't even know that it makes a difference. If it's somebody I've messaged 10 times before, or if it's somebody I've never messaged, just to hit that button to send, like, scares me. I'm not even going to see them tomorrow. Like, some of them I don't even know that well, and they may live like across the country. I've never met them. They're just my Facebook friend, right? And it makes me nervous just to hit that button. Does anybody else get nervous, like wanting to hit that button, like send? You could like polish your message to a T, and it's still nerve-wracking to hit the send button. It's scary. And the reason it's scary is because you don't want to look bad. You don't want to look bad. That's the reality of it. So it's rejection. Nobody wants to be rejected. No one wants to look stupid. And I'll tell you, I have messaged a lot of people in the time that I've been in this industry. I've messaged a lot of people. And hey Bree, I think we're trying to invite people to this, but in messaging all these people, there's some people who've blocked me. There's some people who've ignored me. There's some people who have said some not very nice things to me. But I still push that button. Sick to my stomach, chunks in my throat, still push the button. Thank you, Abigail. Appreciate you. So you have to do it even though you're scared. You're scared. I mean, it's a fearful thing when you have to just do it. Like, it's hard. So what holds you back from actually messaging is you looking stupid. Now here's a good way for you to understand this. And I have to ask before I go on, do y'all get that? Like, it's fear of looking dumb, right? Like, you don't want to be judged. You're scared. Like, it's hard to push that button and send or reach out to someone, because it just makes you, it's scary. It's scary. You just don't want to get rejected. You don't want to look bad. And the reality of it is, you can't control what somebody thinks of you anyways. You could be the sweetest thing since cherry pie, and it's still going to look bad if they want it to look bad. So don't even worry about that. But this isn't something unique. Like, people don't want to look stupid. People will go to the ends of the earth not to look stupid. There are wars started because of people not wanting to look stupid. People go against each other because they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to apologize because they don't want to look stupid. You following me? Like, people do things to avoid being stupid. Ray Higdon used the analogy of, like, if you were to look stupid or you get burned by a cigarette, which would you choose? And a lot of people are like, here you go, burn me. Just burn me. Like, they don't want to look stupid. How ridiculous that is, but we don't want to look stupid. Sure. Reason. It's not unique. It's across the board with humanity. We don't want to look that way. Does that make sense? Tell me I'm making sense. So I was listening to him, and I'm really just kind of paraphrasing what he had said and what really resonated with me. Yes, absolutely. What someone thinks of you is their business. It is not yours. So it really resonated with me, because here's the reality of it. The reason that you won't, and you being anybody watching this, the reason you won't reach out to people, the reason you won't push that button, the reason you won't prospect, the reason you won't grow is because you think that you might look stupid or you'll look bad. And what you're doing is you're putting your self-image higher than the possibility of actually changing lives or impacting lives. Now, I'm not saying that every person you reach out to, every customer, every brand ambassador, everybody that comes into your life is going to be impacted, but the possibility of someone's life changing, you are putting your self-image above that. It's a good perspective to look at it. Because you're not pushing that button, because you're not reaching out, you're holding back something for someone who needs it. Someone who wants that, but you have chosen not to share it. And I think Bree said something about, yes, you never know where your next gym is going to be. So are you going to put your self-image above possibly changing someone's life? That's deep. That's deep. I didn't come on here to get deep, and I'm going to be wrapping this up really quickly, but you don't want to look stupid so you don't message, but reality is you're thinking really small. You're putting yourself in a box and you're containing it, and you're cutting yourself off because you're not reaching out to these people. How many friends do you have on Facebook? Just rough number. Drop how many friends you have on Facebook. I'm just curious. How many friends do you have on Facebook? Or how many friends and followers? Like for me, I was kept out at 5,000, but I've dropped it down to like 3. Yes, I'm deleting people, but I still have like, I don't know, 4,000 followers. So how many people are you friends with or connected with on Facebook? Because I can guarantee you haven't reached out to every single one of them. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you haven't even reached out to half. You haven't even reached out to a quarter of them. Why? What are you scared of? What are you scared of? That they're going to block you? You didn't need them in your life anyways. That they're going to unfriend you? Well, they took the trash out for you. What are you afraid of? Changing their life? How do you know that it's not something that they want? How do you know that it's not something they're interested in? How do you know what's in their mind? You don't. But you're scared of what it's going to look like, so you don't reach out. That's not for you to say. And that's so super selfish. That's selfish. That's selfish to me. A lot of people just look stupid until they don't look stupid anymore. I mean, that's the reality of it. I looked stupid. So many people I look stupid. I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. In my first major network marketing industry or business, not my first, but the first one that I really did well in, I looked ridiculous. I was spamming left and right. I did look stupid. You should have just stamped stupid on my forehead. But I sure didn't look stupid when I was driving my car around and it was paid for. And I sure didn't look stupid when that paycheck was coming through every week. And I sure didn't look stupid when I was picking up the ticket everywhere we went. Because I wasn't stupid. Okay? And I had to get over the fact that I didn't want to look dumb. And so I will tell you that from that experience, going into the next experience I had, I backed off so much that I started to worry about that self-image. So when I joined Red Aspen, I will tell you, I had to drop that wall again, and I had to say, I don't care. I've had people block me. I've had people message me and tell me, like when I've reached out to, I'll give you an example. I reached out to this girl. She's a top leader, and I reached out to her and said, I don't even know if you're open for this, but I just wanted to share this with you. I really don't want to kick myself later on down the road if you decide to join and it's not with me. That kind of message. And her response back was so cruel, and it was ugly. And she was like, don't you see that I'm a top leader? And, don't you even look at my profile? And went on and then said, you need to get some coaching and you need this and that. And I just wrote back, I said, look, I looked at your profile. I saw what company you were with. I know you're a top leader. And she said I was cold messaging her. I said, this was not a cold message because I put it very detailed what I was looking at in you that I liked. And maybe, I've actually been coached by a lot of social media coaches. I said, so actually, I think that you need to look at things a little more compassionately, and maybe you shouldn't assume someone's motive for them. And I'm the one who blocked her. And I was like, and by the way, I'm friends with a lot of your top leaders that are in your organization that are your sidelines. And none of them would say what you just said to me. So reality is people are just going to be the way they are. It has nothing to do with you. And I really didn't even have to respond to her. I could have just let it go. But I'm just saying, sometimes we get a little heated and we're human. We need to be surround ourselves with people who we are celebrated by, not tolerated. So when you're in a job and you're just tolerated, like your boss just deals with you, versus our team. Being in Lash Impactors, we all love each other. We celebrate each other. We are grouped around each other. Keep filling yourself with us. Use us as a support system. That's what we're here for. Okay, we don't just tolerate you. We celebrate you. We love you. We push you up. We pick you up. We uplift you, whatever. Okay? And here's the thing. If you don't push that button, if you don't message these people, if you don't start picking up the phone and calling people, messaging people, texting people, doing something for your business, and you never make a move, you're never going to change. Nothing in your life will ever change if you sit still. You've got to make a move. A game of chess is just going to be a game of chess on a chessboard until somebody picks up the piece and moves it. Like, somebody has to make a move. And if nobody's making a move, nothing's changing. You have to. You've got to embrace this and run with it. It doesn't matter if you look stupid. It doesn't matter. What you need to get in your head is that you don't care what other people think. You don't care what their thoughts about you are, what their positioning is of you. Like, you don't care. You just don't care. Just don't care. What you care more about is impacting someone's life. So if you want to make some big decisions, like pushing that button, that's going to bring you a big life. If you want to make small decisions or no decisions, you're not going to get very far. So think about that. You've got to take some big steps here. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we're in such a delicate phase. Okay, this company is so new. We are so small. We are like right at 1,000. Like, and you've got to understand that maybe a third of that, I don't know how many, maybe it's a lot less than it. Maybe it's a fifth or a quarter. But a lot of people are not doing anything. I can tell you on this team itself that a lot of you are not doing anything. You bought a kit and you're sitting there. You're waiting for makeup, or you're waiting for another lash to come out, or you're just waiting, or you haven't even tried the lashes. And am I saying anything's wrong with that? Of course not. But I'm pointing out that the percentage of people who are working versus the percentage of people who are not, there's a big difference. And so if you're working and you're building, you've got to run. This is your chance. This is going to explode. I don't think you understand the gold that you are sitting on right now, because it is big. It's massive. So if you hold yourself back because you're scared, you're going to kill yourself. That gold is going to go away. Like, it's going to get scooped up right under you. And I will tell you, I even told one of the girls when she first joined me, and she was like, I'm going to reach out to so-and-so. We had mutual friends. I said, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't reach out to her, I will. And I'm going to tell you something. Your 4,000 friends, your 459 friends, your 1,000 friends, your however many friends you have, if you're not reaching out to them, someone else will. And someone else is going to grab that gem out from under you before you can ever get to it. So how are you going to handle that? Are you going to put your self-image above the possibility of changing someone's life? That's what I want to know. Are you going to put your self-image above changing someone's life? The possibility of impacting. That's why I called this the Lash Impactors. We are impacting lives. Are you impacting lives? Or are you too scared to push the button? I'm wondering. That's what I have for you tonight. I hope that you have a blessed Monday evening. And I'm sorry I just kind of like came to you. And I did come red because I'm tired of y'all like not realizing what you got under you. You have gold. Lots and lots. All right, guys. I will talk to you later.